Sweet ride, dude.
Buckmobile. The old Buckmobile.
We're gonna be hauling out a couple public land bucks with this baby.
Throw them right on the top.
Day 1 in Indiana. Not hunting this morning. Going to check out some public. See what the sign-in sheet looks like. See how many dudes are rolling around there. Checked out the first park, or the check-in station or whatever, to see where guys are hunting. You're required to sign in down here before going out to hunt. And our 2 number 1 spots were loaded with guys. So we're going plan B. We're gonna drive around, check all the other parking areas, gonna make a call. We saw the sign-in sheet for, I guess it was the past 3 days or so, and then there's a couple areas that don't look like they've been hit, but we're still gonna look at the parking lots just to see if guys are going there without signing in. So I'm trying to get a little bit of a gauge for the hunting pressure around here. It's a fairly decent size area, but also quite a bit of hunters from what it looks like. So we'll see what we find this morning. Hopefully we can find somewhere to hunt tonight.
All right. Well, it's 7,000 degrees out here in southern Indiana. We're getting set to embark on the trek out to the woods. Time to throw the old packs on.
One nice thing on this, I will say, is the little keychain clip, little peace of mind.
Yep.
Except for I have had it before because I put other crap in here, where it hits the panic button right as you're walking away.
I've done that a couple times. We're up.
Mike and I are both walking in the same way. We're gonna split off up here a little ways. We not too sure about where we're going. We're gonna give it a try and see if we can get on any hot side when we get up there. Definitely be looking for scrapes this time of year.
Hot and windy. That's kind of why I set up. We set up right over this little pond here. I'm hoping there's a little watering hole. Maybe we'll get some deer coming in there tonight. We'll see. There's a lot of scrape activity around here, so that's why I set up. I mean, it's right on I'm right on a trail, but it's pretty hard not to be on a trail over here.
All set up for the first hunt in Indiana. I came back to a spot here where I got a few different points dropping down into this bottom. It's not very deep, but a few different points dropping down there, and then I got this ridge over here to my west, and the wind's like south right now, so it's just blowing straight back behind me. But
Here we go. We already got people. The joys of hunting public land. Oh well, it's early in the hunt. I'm not too concerned.
got about half an hour left. I haven't seen anything yet. Mike, he saw at least one doe, so at least he's seeing deer. But if I don't see anything else, it's gonna be a wrap on day 1 in Indiana for me. If I do see something, then I'll show you. But right now, I haven't seen anything, so be back at it again tomorrow. Stop back to the hotel here. Got a little barbecue chicken on the menu tonight. Iron will like seeing our food on the YouTube channel again.
Yep, that's for you, Dad.
That's for you, Iron Mike. We're walking into the hotel here and got a notification from my Tennessee property. A big 10-point show up. I'm about to take off and leave Mike. He's going to be stuck in Indiana by himself. Wow. Early morning for day 2. Getting out. It's pretty cool this morning. It's high 40s, so we're going to head out. I think I'm gonna head back to the spot where I killed my buck a few years ago. Nice 10-point So I'm gonna go up there, and then Mike's gonna go a little bit south of me, quite a ways south of me. But it's supposed to be cooler today, down in the 50s all day, I think. So it's our coolest day of the weekend or of the week. So we'll see if we can get one down, and just waiting on Mike to get his ass in the truck, and we can get going, go get a cup of coffee. So
Good morning, sunshine. We're looking good. Ready to rock and roll. All right, what we got in here? I wouldn't say quiet, but my setup went really well. I'm in a big ridge system here. Looks like a lot of oaks. So, and when we get something coming up out of the bottom, or at least coming out of these fields, I can see quite a ways. We got in here really late, later than I wanted to get in here.
I'm finally able to do an interview. As I was getting set up this morning, I had everything up except for like my second GoPro and my jacket on, but I had this like 6 or 7 point. He had a really small brow, he's probably a 6 point, but come through like 10 yards right next to me, hung around 8 acorns for like 30 minutes. And there was another buck, a spike, that came off the field edge, and he hung around that other one, and they finally worked their way off. But it's nice to see deer this early in the morning. I'm set up in a really close to where I killed my Indiana buck back in 2020, so I'm gonna hang in here. I think we're probably gonna sit till like 9:30, maybe 10. Get out, go scout around. I may stay here depending on how it is, but I'm just gonna hang in here until the morning goes. Beautiful, cold morning, so hopefully that'll have the deer up and moving.
Surprised I beat you back.
Huh?
I said, I'm surprised I beat you back.
A little haul back there. Shoot one?
Yeah, I got a Cliff Bar.
Wasn't bad. I saw 2 small bucks. That one, the 6 or 7 point, whatever he was. I'm setting everything up, and I'm like, I got my bow up and set my camera up. I reach in my bag, and I'm like, I look over, I'm like, hey, shit, is that a deer? And I pull up my binoculars, and I look, and I'm like, holy crap, it is. You know, it's still kind of like gray light or whatever.
Yeah.
And he's like 20 yards away, just munching on acorns. I'm like, who knows how long you've been there, but making racket, getting up in the tree. Hung around for like an hour almost. We're gonna get at from early this morning with the horns.
Well, that was an uneventful hunt. Heading out to the truck, snake's probably already back. What can I get for you?
Can I get 1 large coffee with 5 sugars and 2 creams, and then a medium black coffee? The theme of this trip is very, very low to no deer encounters. So not sure if this place has super low deer density or what, but some of the spots we've been set up, we thought for sure we'd see deer. But we're gonna give it a go tonight again.
Well, here we are, final hunt. It has been one of the more trying 4-day hunt that I've ever been on. I've tried every tactic. I've looked at the maps. There's not a lot of ag here, which doesn't really matter. I've hunted public pieces without ag with no problem. This has been a real difficult and frustrating hunt. But then right now we're just grasping at straws, where the deer might be and when they're moving and how they're moving. So my first experience with this piece, learned a lot, what not to do. But yeah, this has been, like I said, I've hunted a lot of several public land. I started out on public land, so this is not like it's foreign to me. It's been a few years, but I don't think anything really changes. You still hunt the same. You still look for the same saddles, funnels, pinch points, water sources, food sources. You know, so I don't know. We'll see what the night brings. It's been fun. I always enjoy hunting, and it's always good to be out with some buddies. And Snake and I always hunt really well together. So we'll see what happens. Maybe we can stick one and it ends on a high note.
It's funny how when Mike and I film these hunts, we always take time to like film the good stuff, like things are going really well, where everything's going to plan, we're having no issues, everything's running smooth. But we never stop and take time to film when things just fall to shit. Like today, I was going to a spot that should have been just a nice easy walk in, no issues. I got there, it kind of looked like crap. There was no sign, there was no anything. I ended up going to a different spot, which was my plan B spot. That one looked really bad too. There's some people sign, didn't look great. I ended up circling way back around, and I ended up covering, I don't know, 2.5, 3 miles. Ended up back in the hills where I didn't think I was gonna end up in. This is a completely different section, and it's just big, huge rolls, deep bottoms. I'm set up on a little spur ridge, but it's like throughout that entire time I was just pissed off. Nothing was going right. Lost an arrow. I'm all bloody, cut up from pickers. But I was just thinking throughout that, I'm like, I didn't film a single second of that because I was too pissed off during it. But now that I'm set up in a tree, it's not so bad. So anyway, we're out for our last hunt of the night. I'm set up in a new section to me. I'm just off a little spur ridge, coming off of a bigger ridge over here. I saw a deer.